I saw him 6 days before it happened, and he told me, he said, and I hadn't seen him in a while before then, and me and him share a goddaughter, and we went to celebrate her, and he came. I'm telling him, listen, the boy's getting big now. I've done my job. I know his album's about to come out and everything, but you need to start messing with your sons more. And he went left like he always do, in deep thought though, and he said, Tashira, my soul, my vessel, he said, my vessel is so tired. He was like, and this may not make sense to you right now, Tashira. He said, but what I do know is my name will live on forever. And at that moment, I was like, this dude always being so deep. He wanted to dodge to what I'm talking about. In my head, I would always listen to him, but I'll just be like, here we go. 6 days later, it happened. And a song came on that I was in the studio for. And when he wrote it, and his voice sounds so strong. And it was at this, what do you call that? Vigil. He was still hooked up on the machine. And that's the first time I cried, because when that prayer came on, I knew that's what he was. I knew he wasn't going to make it. I knew that's why he told me that.
He knew that he was going to transition.
He knew. And that's why he was like, my vessel is tired.
The fact that he said my vessel is tired, that's deep.
It is. And everything that came out that man's mouth was always so deep. Always. Yeah.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and I guess it's a 2-for-1. Talk about how she lost the court case, I guess, trying to garner his catalog. I don't know who it's gonna go to. Me personally, I think it should go to her, considering all the shit that she put up with. It's his first wife, but X had his reasons, and maybe like she left him, so despite her, he didn't leave her shit. What I do know is that's foul. As it pertains to what she was saying, I've been saying this. We are 4 years and 2 days to the date of DMX's death, and I had been saying this when he died. I think I might have put up a video on my Instagram page detailing how I think bro was tired. I don't think getting old is some shit that you got to wrap your mind around, right? You're young until you're not. I can only imagine, while I'm not 50, and this year he would have been 54. Yeah, being I won't say a washed up rapper, but an older rapper, looking back at your glory days and seeing where you're at right now. He was in financial ruins. I think he owed like $1 million in taxes. He just got out of jail because of that shit. His popularity had waned, and he got fat. I think with the verses with him and Snoop Dogg, he was unrecognizable. It was a DMX I never remembered. He was always fit, in shape. He pulled up to Snoop Dogg's verses, chubby, gray hair everywhere, gray beard at least, and he looked like a shell of his former self. As a celebrity, fuck that. I'm not even gonna say as a celebrity. As a person, it doesn't matter how you got to take care of yourself. Just because you get older don't mean you got to get stupid looking. And while I'm not saying X looks stupid, yeah, he didn't look like the grand champ that I was used to. So his wife saying that, you know, he was gonna live on and he was physically tired, I don't doubt it. I think he was tired of actually living, not physically tired. He was just tired. He was washed up. He was kind of broke. And why people admired him like me, because I grew up on him when I was 15, he let a lot of people down, wasn't spending no time with his kids, and I think he probably just used cocaine to check out. Now, I don't think that he did it on purpose, but yeah. In any event, if y'all understand where this episode was going, I think I just wanted to speak on it because it was DMX and he's one of my favorite rappers. You know what to do: like, subscribe, comment, all that fly stuff, and I'm out.